Yeah, guys, what's going on? So I'm back home. Took me forever to get home. So I'm not in no way. I'm not trying to rationalize substance abuse. I think substance abuse is not it's not okay. I know what the Bible says about using drugs. I think drinking is fine as long as it's not like as long as you're not intoxicated off of alcohol. I think it's okay. But I don't drink. I don't do caffeine. I don't smoke. Don't do opioids and stimulants. None of that. I'm taking a drug test on Monday. But here's this thing. There's one thing that I use that I need to continue maybe for the rest of the year. Now, getting closer to God is really my objective right now. But here's something. This is just me. Maybe my OCD plays a little bit of a role in this. While I'm continue doing it, but there are some things that I'm trying to also change because just because you are on the like the presentation, so how you present yourself, if you present yourself in a certain manner, right? If you're not if you come off as mild mannered, if you come off as nice and friendly, that doesn't mean your soul doesn't know what you are. Like that doesn't mean, your soul doesn't know that. Like if you're truly an angry person, like just speaking of me for example, I present myself very mild mannered, very calm at work, but prior to my first experience, I was very angry, and I'm trying to let a lot of that go day by day. But I was very angry, very mad, very vindictive, very. I held on to a lot of anger, grudges, past childhood trauma, etc. My soul knows what my intentions are, how I really feel. So it's like this. You have a you like you order something online, or you're expecting something in the mail, like a UPS package. You're expecting something from like UPS, Amazon, FedEx, whatever. I'm pretty sure they have like a tracker. Like when I was sending money and gifts home to my mother when I was away, I did it through the mail, and it tracked like the progress of when it was going to appear, and it let me know when it was delivered. Well, this is what I call what I do from time to time. I'm trying to see what I can work on because the things I learned is religion is great if it teaches goodness because that's of God. Peace, love, harmony, um, happiness, that's great. But evil, sadness, and it's not me saying this, it's what my experience tells me. Racism, complaining about things, because every so I listen to a lot of music that is non-secular now. Before this, before my first experience, a lot of my music selection I couldn't listen to during the experience because it was just telling me that it's not good, it's not positive. Like one of my favorite singers, I don't listen to her anymore, but Nina Simone. She had a famous song that blackballed her from the record industry called Mississippi. It's a very uh, derogatory word in that title, but it's Mississippi. DAMN. I'm just going to say that. Some people consider that to be blasphemy to say God's name in vain, but it's a song. I tried to listen to it during my first experience and I couldn't. And it was telling me that this song is depressing. It's like, see, depression is of evil. It's not, you're not supposed to be depressed. You're supposed to be happy. is not of God. I think depression is a sin in the Bible. She's complaining about racism. Now, racism is bad. It's a form of hate. It divides God's people because we're all His children. But it's like she's complaining at the same time. She's not happy, so that's not good. So it was telling me, don't listen to this song. So the only songs I could think of that were good were anything that talked about religion, like God. All I knew were songs from, because I went to a Catholic school, were like religious songs. I was typing in Wade in the Water. I was trying to do the Negro spirituals. That wasn't working because they was complaining in that. So then I was thinking, how about I do just a generic song about Jesus, and that worked. Or a generic song about God. If it was country, if it was gospel, that got me through the first 3-4 hours. Because the first hour it kicks in, and then like the first 3 or 4, I'm gonna just be honest, it's a little unpleasant. Because here's the thing: your perception, your visual perception may alter. You may see things that may look a little strange. That goes away after a while. It's not that bad. I'm prone to seizures. I should be the last person doing this, but it does help. So like your perception alters, and it's not that you hear things. Now your sense of hearing enhances. Like if I hear something that's outside, something's going on outside, I can hear it a little bit better. Or downstairs, I live in an apartment. If it was like cars or like crickets outside, I hear it more. But you don't really hear voices. Now people say how they hear voices, they hallucinate. It's like you don't really hallucinate. You're not going to see things, because I think some people lie. I haven't really got to that point yet. I only did it 3 times. But you don't really hallucinate. Hallucinating, like I'm not gonna lie to you and say I see Jesus right there. No. What will happen is, so I'm not gonna show you my room. Room's a little messy right now. But you know what? Let me just, my room is like a den almost. So let me show you an example. So this is my guitar, right? So this guitar case, it may so let me just so the guitar may transform into, like, I don't know, let's just say hypothetically speaking, like a shotgun. Whatever is black, it may change. Or like my dresser, like when I took my guitar is like brown. I thought it wanted to look like a tree. Like I thought I was at like the beach because I had like a candle lit and my guitar was like up. And yes, things will alter a little bit, but that goes away after a little bit. But you don't really hear voices. What people really are trying to say is it's really your mind telling you, it's giving you signals to stop doing this, stop doing that. That's when they say they hear voices. They don't really hear people talking like I'm talking right now. It's really their mind directing them to changing their ways. So this story, this it was a game my mom was playing called Of Christ, Not of Christ. And I was trying to find things on YouTube that can get me through the first 3-4 hours that are like not really pleasant. So I was just like, it was telling me like, okay, am I of Christ? And they were like, and of Christ, that means of goodness, of God. And they were like, you're not. And I was like, is my mom of Christ? They were like, yes. I was trying to think of, and then I was like, I was panicking. I was like, let me find some people that I can associate with goodness. And then I was like, the first thing that came to mind, one of my favorite shows, Beavis and Butthead. Mr. Van Dreesen, is he of Christ? They were like, yes, he is, because he's very he's not angry, he's loving, he's about peace, he's liberal. As much as we clown, I'm not in the politics no more, but as much as people clown liberals, it was telling me they're of Christ. Democrats are of Christ. At least the ones that want to do good, they're of Christ. Um, I was like, cause I like Beavis and Butt. I was like, is Mister McVicker, Principal McVicker, is he of Christ? They were like, no. And then I was trying to, and then it was almost like telling me, when I said my mind is guiding me, a certain to way to think a certain way. I was like, it was almost telling me like you need to start consuming goodness. Like start looking at things that are of goodness. Stay away from bad things. And I was like, okay, is the president, is he of Christ? They was like, no. So I was like, okay, I get it now. So you have and another thing to emphasize was eating better, because eating to live long, you have to eat things that are part of the earth, because we are a part of the earth, and foods that grow out of the ground, they suit your body better than artificial foods that are made in a lab. Like organic is the way to go. It's nothing like you can start off with regular carrots. It's okay, but understand all those like pesticides and drugs they put in there to give it like a longer shelf life. I don't think that's really healthy. Even though eating carrots is a good way to start, you don't want to eat it too much, like very much, because it's not it's not natural. Like I said, a lot of the foods today are processed. We don't know is gonna what the outcome is eating that stuff long term. But what I've learned is it's just guiding me to the cleaning out my soul. I could still read the Bible. I could learn how to be of God. And I wanna, if you guys care to comment, if you feel like I'm doing the wrong thing, let me know. I mean, personally, it's helping me be a better person, but I'm not promoting or encouraging drug use at the same time. I'm not saying that it's okay, but this is the only thing that I use because I need to clean my soul out. I'm letting go a lot of anger, and every experience teaches me how to be a better me. But just understand this: alcohol makes people angry. Cigarettes, tobacco, it causes more deaths. There's never been a reported death from the stuff I'm talking about. You know, you had a few people, jump off buildings and you know hurt themselves, but I feel that's related to their behavior. But I'm talking about there's never been a case where people have used this and they die, because you can't overdose, and it's not something you can do every day, because I can't sleep after I'm done the 12 hours. I have to stay up for like another day, because I don't want to have like a crazy dream. I'd rather wait till it's out of my system completely. But just think about this: alcohol, people die. People go to dialysis because they drink too much. It makes you angry. It makes you violent if you drink excessively. But this is transforming me to a better person, and it's not, like I said, it's not 100% great. Like I said, I haven't experienced nothing bad using it, but at the same time, I'm not promoting the use of it, but I feel like it's done me some good, because I would never have turned to this to Christianity had it not been this. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on that.